And of course, good morning to the viewers. Yes, as you have stated, the State of the Nation address coming at the back of so many challenges. One of the thorny issues there being lack of provision of water or even inconsistent provision of water. Residents of Lehurutshe have several times taken to the streets just trying to address the issue of water provision with the Ngaka district municipality. And of course, they're saying they've been without water for so many years. We saw even at the beginning of the academic year, just learners missing 2 days of schooling due to the protests that were taking place here in Lehurutshe, as residents are saying they want permanent water provision. But to get more on the expectations while we are awaiting the president who would be giving the State of the Nation address this evening, I want to talk to one of the residents, that is, Pilot Msutwana. But I just want to show you this tap, Lien, that has been dry for so many years. This tap is just a picture of many taps here in Lehurutshe, where residents are saying they have to rely on water tankering, but many of them saying they are forced to even buy water from these water tankers. But to just get their expectations, I will talk to Pilot Msutwana. Thank you so much for your time. The President will be giving the State of the Nation address this evening. Your expectations as residents of Lehurutshe who have been vocal about lack of water here.
Thank you, my sister, for the opportunity. We highly request the State President of South Africa to be a pyramid thinker. Stop coming singing the same song for many times all these years about water infrastructure in Lehurutshe and all over the country. We do have too much water. It's just that these people of Modirimulema, they are using the money of the government to make themselves interested, to enrich themselves. Their trucks are taking water in our ward for free, and they go and sell it to make money for themselves. So as the State President, please let your word be heard and let people not stop suffering about water. Water is a basic need. Even in the desert, they do know how to survive without water because they know how to save water for themselves. But we have all the infrastructure since it was made by the time of Botswana. But till today, it still exists, but they keep on using money. There's a water pipe which is supplying Botswana with water for more than 40 years. Since it was signed by Botswana called Tswasa Project, until today, it's supplying another country with water. But here in Lehurutshe, we don't have water, but the pipe is from our region.
Thank you so much. That is Pilot Msutwana pleading to the President to ensure that all that he will be saying today will be, promises that are met. But I just want to also talk to Satuli, and we saw schools as well being affected by this issue of lack of water in Lehurutshe. I have with me Tiamo Molefe, who is the regional chairperson of SATU here in Lehurutshe. Thank you so much for your time. We saw learners missing 2 days of schooling, but of course there's been, concerns as to learners also, missing as far as not getting water, some missing school.
Thank you very much, Tebogo. Let me just also try to correct that. Learners did not miss 2 days. They actually missed 2 weeks. And this has got a very negative impact, especially on the curriculum issues, because of this lack of water. I'll maybe suggest that the President will have a follow-up on the task team that is informed, because I think what is the problem here in the issue of water is monitoring. There is water, but the monitoring that is done by the officials is not even efficient enough. And this has led to the issue of resident closing school, because we are using flushing toilets in school, and it has a negative impact on hygiene of learners. That's why we see even those who can afford, especially we are trying to address the issue of equity. We cannot all afford the issue of buying water. Yes. Some of the parents that we have in schools, they cannot afford buying water, and this actually lead to absenteeism in school because of that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That is Tiamo Molefe, the regional chairperson of SATU in the Northwest, saying schools are also affected by lack of water in Lehurutshe and demand that the President ensures that there will be monitoring of water provision, particularly looking at infrastructure here in Lehurutshe. That is the stance here, as residents are saying, enough with empty promises. We demand permanent provision of water.